I've realized something about myself, and maybe some of you can relate. People, myself included, often turn to God out of convenience rather than conviction. In desperate times, we cling to faith as a last resort, a comfort in chaos. Psalm 46:1 says, "God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble." But we tend to remember that only when life falls apart. Let's be real, belief in God can be convenient. When things go well, I don't think about Him as much. But when life gets tough, when I face heartbreak or loss, suddenly I'm seeking something bigger. It's like an insurance policy only appreciated when something goes wrong. Then there's the issue of selective obedience. The 10 Commandments in Exodus 20 lay out God's expectations. 1. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. 2. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image. 3. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. 4. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 5. Honor thy father and thy mother. 6. Thou shalt not kill. 7. Thou shalt not commit adultery. 8. Thou shalt not steal. 9. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. 10. Thou shalt not covet. These commandments cover respect for God and others. But how many of us, myself included, live by them consistently? Jesus said in Luke 6:46, "Why call you me Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say?" It's a question that exposes how often we call on God only when it's convenient. And then there's being lukewarm in faith, neither fully committed nor fully rejecting. Revelation 3:16 warns, "So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth." That's not just a gentle reminder. It's a wake-up call that half-hearted faith isn't acceptable. God asks for true devotion, not belief that changes with circumstances. What about ignoring Him until we're in crisis? Proverbs 1:24-26 warns, "Because I have called and ye refused, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh." If we ignore Him when life is comfortable, how can we expect Him to answer when we're in need? In the end, for many of us, it's not about true devotion. It's about convenience. We use God as a crutch in crisis and then discard Him in comfort. But real faith demands more than that. It requires consistency, sacrifice, and accountability. And if we keep living a convenient faith, we may one day find ourselves reaching into an empty void when we need Him most.